Hey, what's up, guys? It's Apollo Uchiha here, back with a new short movie. The name of this short movie is What If Naruto Was Separated from His Family and Experimented on? And yeah, guys, it's an unscripted movie as well. Now, before continuing this, if you haven't, then please do leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And without further ado, let's begin with our story. Our story begins in Otogakure 13 years after the QB attack, as you go towards Orochimaru's lab. Just besides it was the quarters in which the prisoners were kept, meaning the cell doors, as Orochimaru have given them the name. In the farthest of the cells was the cell of the prisoner known as Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze. Only Orochimaru knew about his origins. Others knew him as a monster that Orochimaru has created, for God knows what. As we go inside the said monster's cell to see him sitting in the darkness, hugging his knees as he was looking or glaring at a wall. He could see through it. He was seeing Orochimaru doing vicious deeds and experiments on a little kid. As he clenched his fist, how much longer, Kurama? How much longer do you have to hold it back? Not for much long, kid. We will break out of this prison and take everyone with us. We will start our own village. I just wish they would have found me. You're still lingering on to that hope, kid. Yes, Kurama, I am. Even though I know it is useless and pointless, I still am. They think you're dead, Naruto. Or at least, they do believe so. What? But they don't know that. That is what I have been trying to tell you, Naruto. They think you're dead. Or they just forgot about you and thought that you were not important. Remember I told you something that Kushina was saying about prophecy and all. I heard it. It must be because of that they thought that you are not the child of prophecy or something like that. I see, but I will like to meet them and see what they are like. They are good people, I can tell you that much, but as of what they did, I believe my judgment is getting quite lacking in people in recent years. So, when are we going to break free, Kurama? Your training has been completed, Naruto. You are ready to face everything that the world throw at you. We will break at tonight's dawn. Got it. As they waited till the dawn arrived, as Naruto felt everything was silent, Orochimaru was resting inside his quarters as Naruto got up. He put a hand on the wall as suddenly a portal started to appear there. As Naruto walked into it, as he was outside of the Otogakure, as Naruto turned back and smiled. They won't know where I went. As after that, Naruto dashed and dashed far, far away. So, where are we going? Naruto said, as he was dashing, hopping from tree to trees at a Jonin level speed. It was all thanks to Orochimaru's experimentation over the course of years that he had become so fast, strong, and more durable than any other one. He could be ranked as a Biju, if nothing else. We are going towards Konoha. You are going to become a shinobi there, and prove those who have abandoned you wrong. Kurama said with a smirk. I like the sound of that. Breaking their souls and their egos. Perfect revenge. And after doing so, I will leave them like they have left me, making them realize what kind of mistake they have made. As after 1.5 days of travel, Naruto arrived inside Konoha, as he saw that the whole village was outside, as if some sort of celebration was going on. Excuse me, what is going on here? Naruto asked one of the civilians. You don't know? The fourth Hokage and his family has returned back after their 13 years of training trip. He's going to take back the mentality of the Hokage today. What? What do you mean? Where were they? They were going to the fire capital to stay there and teach their children who are the children of prophecy. Aha. That is what I thought. See? I was telling you they abandoned you literally. But something isn't right, Naruto, before you jump the Kanto. What do you mean? You agree? I agree now. We both agree that they abandoned us. They never looked for us. They were enjoying a fucking vacation while I was suffering there, fighting for my life every fucking day for the past 13 years. Calm down, Naruto. Something isn't right. You should not get in contact with them. Go towards Hiruzen Sarutobi. Who's that now? That old man next to your father over there. That old man that is handing over the hat? Yes. After everything is done, go and meet him. Time skip. 8 hours later, as we see Hiruzen Sarutobi walking towards his compound, as he stopped and turned towards an alleyway. As Naruto turned there as well, but there was no one there, and it was blocked, as a voice said to him from behind, "Why are you following me, young one?" Hiruzen said as he was stroking his beard. I wanted to talk to you. Hiruzen Sarutobi. Who are you? My name is Naruto. Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze. As he stopped what he was doing, as his eyes widened, as Naruto looked at him, dropping the hanji that he was wearing on before he entered the village. Naruto's hair was blonde, but it had a white streak in it. His eyes were cold blue, almost like they were shining, like the Sharingan, but they were normal. As for his whisker marks, they were thick, and he had canines in his teeth as well. Where were you, my boy? Everyone thought that you were dead. I was never dead. I was taken away by Orochimaru. What? What do you mean? I was being tortured and experimented on for the past 13 years of my life. This is why I look like this. Oh my god. Damn it, Orochimaru. Another life you messed up with. So, do you want me to bring you to your family? No. What? What do you mean no? Hiruzen said, quite confused. They never looked for me. They even went on a fucking vacation while I was torturing and fighting for my life every day, every second of my life there for the 13 years. I don't want to meet them. I don't want anything to do with them. From today onwards, I'm Naruto. I'm just that. Then why do you need me? I came here on my own. Thanks to Orochimaru's experimentation, some of the abilities that I have developed that I know will be useful for the village. I want to serve under you as your Anbu. I see. Then I'll take you in. Really? Just like that? Why? Do you want to get tested or something? Do you doubt your own, powers? No, I have complete confidence over that, but I'm just shocked. Relax, my boy. I can tell that you're not lying. And you have been through hell. Everything screams about it when I look at you. You're everything. And I respect that. Going and enduring so much at such a young age. One must become hardened shinobi at a time. You know this job will not be easy, right? And going under the radar from your father and family will not be easy as well. Although I'll try my best. Thank you. But I might need to use his assistance. Whose? You don't know about it. 2 hours later, in a dark alleyway, Naruto and Hiruzen arrived there, as did another person with a cane. What do you want to talk about, Hiruzen? Ah, Danzo, you're finally here. Kid, that man. Be wary of him. He's the most dangerous man in Konoha at the time. What? But he's a fucking cripple, Kurama. Yes, he is, but he can play a lot of mind games. Be wary of him. Be wary of whatever he says. Don't get too close to him and open up about anything. Got it. And who's this? Danzo said, looking at Naruto. This here is a child that I want to be trained as my personal Anbu. Then why don't you take it to Minato or anything? Because I want to do some dirty jobs while using him. Who? The professor who never broke his rule, the Kamino Shinobi, the third Hokage, finally going to get his hands dirty through another Anbu. Tell me, why should I help you? And he all but blocked my path of helping Konoha to prosper. That is my same reason. He will be used to assassinate and, kill our enemies and spies from within the village and outside. Deal with heavy threats. Is he reliable? Yes, he is. Naruto, show him. As Naruto opened a portal and his hand went inside, as he tugged, Danzo's kimono from back as Danzo's eyes widened. Interesting ability. Can you open a portal? Yes, I can open a portal outside a village from here as well to connect into another village. If I went there first. That is nice ability and can be useful. Fine, I will train him. I will train him for 1 year. Come back here after 1 year. And no ceiling on him. If I see anyone, I'll kill you myself, said Hiruzen, as Danzo gulped because he knew Hiruzen wasn't threatening. He was giving a promise to him. He will kill him if anything happened to this child. He didn't knew who he was or where did the kid came from, but he resembled Darley too, the Yondam Hokage, but he didn't want to say anything. As we go towards the Uzumaki Namikaze family, as they were all sitting there. Dad, Menma said, now we're back. Should we go and search for him now? We're strong enough. And we are old enough to go outside. We will not go. What? Why? You're not strong enough. God knows where he is. Still regret that day. I could save only you too. Should have been strong enough. I should have been able to save him as well. Calm down, Minato. There's nothing we could do. Shirab told us he died. He even showed us his dead body. How could we save him? And he told us to burn his body as well. That is the most painful thing and the thing I hate about Jiraiya's decision. Yeah, something isn't right though, said Mito. What do you mean, Mito? Why would Jiraiya-sensei tell us to burn Naruto's body? We could have just buried him in an unmarked grave. That is correct, but at the time I didn't know. I was just too much shell-shocked at the loss of my son. We both were, Minato said, calming Kushina down. All this training, with the false hope that we could save him. Why? Because you needed to get stronger. Because you two are the child of prophecy. All because of a prophecy? Who told you about this? Jiraiya. He's the Totsunin in my sensei. He told me about this prophecy that you two, or one of you two, will be my successor and the one who will save the whole elemental nations from a great catastrophe that is about to soon befall us. You know that is a bunch of bullshit. What? But Minato, how can you say that to your own senses? Stuff after following it for 13 years. Because Kushina, for the first time in my life, I'm doubting my sensei. 13 years, and both of them have trained, and yet they are not at the level that sensei told me in the prophecy. They're not strong, they're not agile at that much. I'm sorry if I'm saying this the rude way, but it is true. You two are not that much stronger, like mentioned in prophecy. And I have a dire feeling that it might be Naruto who was the child of prophecy. It can't be true, because if it was, he would have at least survived. Unknown to them, someone was hearing this, and he was none other than Naruto himself. As his cold blue eyes peered at his family, as his ears perked up, listening it attentively, he could copy and read anything. Read lips and copy movements as well. So they didn't abandon me. Someone faked my death. Jiraiya, said Kyubi. What? It has to be him. But we don't have any proof. I don't need proof. If that fucker is out there, I'm going to kill him. I know. We will, as together. I promise you that much, Naruto. I will help you get your revenge. Like you have made me overcome my hatred. But first, we have to find proof that it was him. As we go towards Otagakure's outside, as we see Jiraiya standing there as Orochimaru arrived. Why have you called me here, Orochimaru? I should be there celebrating and basking in the glory of my godchildren. Well, we have a situation, Jiraiya. Experiment that I curated, 101. Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze have escaped. What? What do you mean? I mean what I said. He escaped. Are you dumb? Or have you gone snail after having sex so much in the brothels? No, 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 no. You said he escaped. But how? Aren't your security at fault here? Well, it is not. I saw and checked everything. I do not know how he got out. It should be impossible, but he did. And we have to find him before he tells someone about what we did. We did. You did. I only agreed because I was a traitor. I have already betrayed Konoha, Jiraiya. Even though they find me, they will send me to blood prison or even hang me to death. And you know killing me is impossible. But what if they found about your betrayal? Or more precisely, your student and his family? You will be the one who will be hanged and killed before I do. That will not happen. I will find him and kill him with my own hands. Do you have a picture of him? No, unfortunately. I didn't get to take a picture this year, but I have a picture of year before as I keep logs of each year. Here, as a picture of young Naruto was shown. Good. He should be able to resemble this much. I'll find him. Good luck, Jiraiya. What are you going to do? Oh, me? Nothing. I'm just going to wait and see how things play out. Because I know he will come back to me. How are you so sure? Let's just say I am quite sure. As Naruto started to investigate on one side for his redemption and proving that who he was, and it was Jiraiya who was behind his quote-unquote death and his abandonment. On the other side, Jiraiya was trying to hide his mistake and kill Naruto and make it real this time. While Orochimaru, he had some plans. 3 months passed as Naruto had been training with Danzo, and 3 months passed since on the other end, Jiraiya was searching. Naruto wanted to talk to his family, but he couldn't. He had been searching for clues and any evidence he could find. He even told this to Hiruzen Sarutobi, who nodded and agreed that he will help him because he knew something was up with Jiraiya, because he wouldn't let anyone grab Naruto's body when he arrived there. As time passed, 1 year had been passed already. Chunin exams were done within that year, and Naruto prevented Suna from attacking. A no-named Anbu, under the Sandaime Hokage, was able to defeat a whole Suna armada alongside with Oto, butchering them into nothingness, and facing Orochimaru as well and saving Sasuke, his siblings. As before they could intercept, he disappeared. He was never seen by that. He was known as Konoha's guardian angel by the people and everyone, and gained many reputation amongst the Anbus, because not even the Anbus knew who he was. They all knew that he wore a black mask like the root Anbus did, and was under the command of the third Hokage, Hiruzen Sarutobi, and only appeared whenever needed. As 1 year has passed and Naruto has gathered enough evidence, as Hiruzen had called for him, as Naruto arrived there. It was dark time, as thunder was booming and raining heavily. The room was empty, as behind Hiruzen, Naruto arrived when the thunder boomed again. You have arrived, Naruto. Yes, Hokage-sama. I'm not the Hokage anymore, and yet you call me that. Why? Because to me you are the original Hokage, and will be, the one who gave me a roof and a place to stay in, after I ran away. I know about that, but my boy, I am doing this for your own good. I'm not doing this for me. You have helped out Konoha in more than many ways, and doing the duties that many veteran shinobis will shake to the core to doing. I have gone numb to those sort of feelings, Hokage-sama. What can I do for you now? Well, there is someone who likes to meet you now. What? You have my permission to drop your mask on, bro. Okay. As Naruto dropped his mask, as from the shadows, none other than Minato and Kushina arrived. Naruto? Wait, what? What are they doing here? Naruto asked. He was getting fearful as he backed away. No, don't leave. Please stay. Please. As Kushina backed, tears were in her eyes. How do they know? They knew, my boy. I told them the first day you arrived. They kept their distance because they wanted to make you at home, because they know you will run away. But I have to prove that I am their son. I have taken your blood sample, Naruto, even though it is tainted by many of the experiments that Orochimaru has done, but it was able to prove that you are their child, and it is more than enough for us. As Minato and Kushina dashed towards Naruto and hugged him, as Naruto, for the first moment, paused. Everything was come to an halt. Whenever he got in skin contact with was either the crying and agony's scream of those of his victims or Orochimaru's needles. But it was the first time. It was not because he was hurting or being hurt, because it was something else. As Naruto felt tears coming to his eyes as he hugged both of them. I missed you guys. As suddenly four more arms came. Group hug, said Mito, as Naruto's eyes widened. They knew as well? Yeah, we tried to hide it, but we were not good enough to. That is good. But Naruto, if you have found us, why didn't you come back to us? Did you hate us? At first, I kinda did. But after listening to you on the first night of your arrival, that you doubt Jiraiya, I knew something was up. I needed proof, because I had a gut feeling it was because of him that everything happened and we are in this mess. I have some proof as well. Those ashes that we found, it was of the body of a dead child who have died. But the child was none other than Koharu's grandson who was murdered that day. And now we know who murdered him. Oh my god, said Minato. I didn't knew my sensei would go this far to fulfill the prophecy. Unfortunately, he did. Even I was told the prophecy by Enma, but he told me to never try to intervene or change it for my own prejudices or profit and beneficial of Konoha, because it can turn into something disastrous. And now I know the consequences firsthand, and thankfully avoided them. How could he do this to me? I was his student, and yet he did this to us. He destroyed my family. I'm not going to forgive him. I'm going to call him back instantly and going to get him restrained. We can't. What? Let things play out. I will deal with him on my own. It is my revenge, and nobody will get in my way. Naruto, we are your family, and we will stand beside you each and every step of it. And if you want us to do that, we will act like that. But together we will take our revenge, because you were not only the victim, we as well were. You were just a bigger one, said Kushina as the whole family hugged again, as Hiruzen smiled. You're not alone. I called a friend. She has arrived here. My grandchild. He was alive. He was kidnapped. Jiraiya will pay for what he had done. I will be the one to slit his throat. Not you, not them. Anyone will get in my way. I will be the one then who will stab his heart. That prick must be put as an example out there. That if you mess with the wrong family, you're gonna pay the consequences. Yes, you have my support with this, Naruto. You as well, Hiruzen and Minato. Jiraiya wanted to play a brain game with us, right? Let's give him one. As Naruto smirked. 6 months have passed, and everything was going smoothly until the Akatsuki struck. As Naruto, thanks to the spies that he has sent, which were none other than little bugs that he created from the Kekigenka that was injected into him from Aburame clan, was able to find their hideout and went there in the middle of the night with his armor, blank mask, and Tanto. He even butchered down each and every one of them and killed them in cold blood. As we stand in Itachi's room, who was the only one left. As he got up and looked around his dark room, there was nothing there. His Sharingan was still activated. As he turned around, as suddenly he felt a presence. As he turned around instantly to see there was Ananbu standing there. Surprised? Yes, I am. Who are you? And where are you from? if I may ask. It seems that you have been busy after your arrival, said Itachi, looking at Naruto's hands covered in blood, and so did his sword. Yes, they were quite tough to kill, those immortals, but as for the rest, they were quite easy. You was able even to kill Zetsu and Toby, right? You made the masked person idiot? Yeah, stabbed my sword straight through his brain. He thought he could warp around in the reality. And turns out I discovered a new, well, ability of mine. What might that be, if I may ask? As Naruto opened a portal to show a portal that opened at Sun, as Zetsu was being burned there alive, because he was immortal and couldn't die, and so did Toby, who was trying to warp his way around there but he couldn't. He didn't have enough chakra. As Itachi's eyes widened, seeing that they were suffering, as he looked towards Naruto. What are you going to do? Are you going to kill me as well? No. I know that you did what you did, for a good reason. Because I have read some files and it turns out the Uchiha clan was planning a coup. Nobody should supposed to know about that. Well, turns out some of the closest Anbus to the third Hokage knew about it. Mainly me. Tell me why I shouldn't kill you where you stand, because that is quite confidential information. Because I'm going to give you a chance, Itachi, to come back clean. I can't. I'm a murderer. A mass murderer who committed a genocide. I even killed infant babies. I know what you did. And I kind of agree and disagree with you at the same time. I agree with killing the adults, but the children and the women, really? That was going overboard. And I agree on that point as well, because if they have grown up, they could have been fallen under the same curse of hatred as your brother has. What have you done to him? Nothing. He's a prick who demands power here and there, walking left and right. As Itachi sighed, why are you doing this? You killed the whole Akatsuki while leaving me alive. Again, only for one reason, because you are quite important to Konoha, a loyal shinobi who even sacrificed what was most precious to him, his family, to save those who don't even care about you and your clan. That is something I respect. How do you know about the pain that I carry? I know about the pain? I was fucking experimented for the 13 years of my life. I'm 14 now. You get the rest of the picture, right? Being experimented on, separated from your family, kept in a prison that leaks and flooded every fucking night when it rains. Gets cold in nights when there are winter to the point minus degrees, something like that, until it freezes and my thumbs and fingers go blue. And in summer it goes hot, piping hot that you can't even breathe in it, like you're being skinned alive. I survived there while carrying many genes that were forcefully injected into me. Oh, I apologize. You apologize. As for why I saved you, I told you already my reasoning. I don't need another reason to save you. Goodbye. I have done my job. Akatsuki is no longer a threat. As after that, Naruto arrived in front of the Garomaso that he found inside the Akatsuki's base. You are the reason for all this mess, huh? As Naruto opened a portal, it was in a space far away as his chakra could reach. Damn it, that took a huge toll on me. Kurama, I need your help. On it, kid. As Kurama took over Naruto's half hand, and orange chakra appeared, bubbling over it, as a huge claw was formed as Kurama picked it up and threw it there through the portal that Naruto opened. As the portal closed, Naruto fell to his knees as he coughed a huge amount of blood. What the hell? Kid, your body's breaking down. Shit. Orochimaru. What? What do you mean? What do you mean, Kurama? Naruto said in pure agony and pain. Hold on, kid. We're going back to Otogakure. No! Why? Because of Orochimaru. He holds something that we need and require. He knew that this day might come, and that is why he kept backup plans inside of you. Shit. Can you take me there? Yes. As Kyuubi took over Naruto and opened a portal to Otogakure, as cubified Naruto was dashing inside, breaking every security breach as he entered inside the main throne room where Orochimaru was seated. Ah, Experiment 101. You finally came back home. I'm quite pleased to see how far you have reached. What did you do to him? Ah, it's the QB I'm speaking to then. Tell me, Snake, what did you do to him? Nothing much. Just installed a key safe fail-safe keep. What? His body will deteriorate, his cell will be destroyed if he doesn't get this. I forgot to mention, he picked up a test tube. It had a blue liquid. Give it to him. He needs it. But I need something in return, because you have cost a lot of things to me, my dear boy. My revenge, my perfect vessel, and Uchiha for me, and a vicious defeat and a lot of troops. Tell me why I shouldn't just let you die. And you as well, QB. I'll give you the reason. I can give you the immortality that you want. Orochimaru paused. Really now? Yes. But you have to tell me the way to make a potion and cure this disease. I can cure it, alright. But a deal is a deal. You have to give me first the immortality. How? Just make a clone. A perfect one. A blood clone, and transfer your chakra and consciousness alongside your soul into that thing. Talking about the last thing, I know you don't have it. Wow. A quiet joker, aren't we? Well, I'll try. As after half an hour we see Naruto still in agony. Hold on, Naruto. I can't. The pain. It's unbearable. Just hold on, kid. Just hold on, said QB. As after half an hour more, Naruto was losing it badly. His body was deteriorating, as his blood was even killing him now. Damn it, it hurts. Hold on, Naruto. Don't you dare give up on me now. As the experiment was successful. Aha, that is quite interesting. As Orochimaru mixed some chemicals and injected it into Naruto's backbone, who was now on the ground. As Naruto coughed a huge amount of black blood. There, it is out of your system now. You're free to leave. Just like that? How do I know that you didn't give me a complete antidote? I did. Here, these are my notes on the antidote that I gave you. If you feel like nauseousness or anything like that, use it again. How can I trust you? Kid, he's telling the truth. I can sense it. As Naruto calmed down, I presume that QB has told you that I'm telling the truth, right? Naruto nodded. Then go. As Naruto was about to leave. Oh, by the way, Jiraiya is looking out for you. As Naruto paused, he looked back. What? What do you mean? He's gone back to Konoha. He came here for the past year, every fucking month, bothering me to ask if I have found you or not. I see. I'll go back then. As Naruto opened a portal and was now standing behind Jiraiya. As Naruto jumped and kicked him, breaking his back, as now Jiraiya was on the ground, in pure agony and pain. You! Because of you, everything is ruined. Flashback. Why was Jiraiya yelling at Naruto and blaming him for everything? Jiraiya has arrived back 1 hour ago inside Konoha and was standing inside the council chamber where Koharu, the whole Namikaze Uzumaki family, and the Sarutobi Hiruzen and third Hokage was standing. Jiraiya of the Sannin, your rights have been stripped hereby, and you are to be sent to the blood prison until you are completing your days to the death row. What? How can you do this to me? Because of you, our family has suffered, Sensei. Because of you, everything has gone to hell almost. But now everything is fine. You met with the fucker, haven't you? He's my son, Sensei. How can you say things like that to him and about him? He's nothing more than a menace that shouldn't have been born. As Kushina couldn't take it enough and dashed towards him and punched him so hard that his teeth broke. As he was on the ground now. As he got up. He's a menace. Shouldn't have been born. I won't change my mind, Kushina. Not this time. Blame yourself, not me, because you can't stop my mouth. Why, Sensei? Because it was necessary, Minato. Seeing that the child of prophecy are going to be three, I thought it was a hassle, and Naruto didn't have anything but the soul. So I made an offer with Orochimaru and made a deal. I gave one of your childs to him and kept the two that I thought had the more stronger weights of chakra, but they were useless. They were trash, said Jiraiya. My whole plan and ambition were ruined thanks to your useless genes, Minato. As that was the way when portal opened, as Naruto kicked him. End of the flashback. As Naruto walked towards and picked him up from face, as Naruto looked at him with cold blue eyes. I have heard what you said about them, and all I see is an orphan bastard trash in front of me. Talk about yourself. You're an orphan. A waste of space. Me an orphan? I have a family here, Jiraiya. Where is yours? Alright, they're dead. No, probably abandoned you because you're a fucking turd who loves to spread hate and destroy families. So what? It was necessary. It was not necessary, Jiraiya. It never was. And the funny thing is that toads agree with me. What? What do you mean? Thanks to Orochimaru, I got away to deal with you and your mindless brain that you tried to spew this whole scenario with. What did you do? As Fukusaka appeared. Pa, don't call me that, you trash. From this day onward, we of the Toads have banished you from our clan and claim that you are not our summoner anymore. Good luck out there, you motherfucker. With those words, Fukusaka left. That's not a smart. You took everything away from me. No, Jiraiya. You are the one who took everything away from me. Karma's a bitch, and you just got that. You are on your own from now on, Jiraiya. I have just a place to send you to. Dimension, as a whole portal opened, as Naruto picked him up from one leg. What are you doing? I'm going to get you far, far away from here. It was in space. No, no! As Naruto threw him so fast that he was now orbiting in space with a broken back and jaw, as he was now struck with meteors after meteors, as Naruto closed the whole portal that was sucking them in. As Jiraiya was now orbiting, moving from one meteor to meteor as his body caught on fire in space, as he was burned to that there. Nobody knew where he went, or where his ashes went. Good riddance, Naruto said. Well, I guess everything's fine now. Yes, it is, Naruto. As everyone hugged, as Naruto's return was revealed, and Jiraiya's deed as well. 1 month later, Tsunade came back, and with her came Shizune. Naruto's heart skipped a beat when he saw her. He didn't know anything about love, he was quite new to it. But Shizune also felt the same as Naruto. She was older though, and they developed a friendship, and that friendship developed into something else over the course of years. Naruto was at the age of 20 and Shizune was 24, and today was their marriage day. As his family was there, with their loved ones, Sasuke with Mito, Menma with Hinata, and Naruto with Shizune. As the whole Namikaze Uzumaki family was happy, as Naruto and Shizune got married that day. As Tsunade, she was happy as well, and adopted Shizune as her daughter, and Naruto as her son-in-law. As the whole village was at peace. Some villages tried to start war with the Konoha, but they got what they deserved, and Eva was made an example out of it again. And after that day, everyone feared the guardian angel of Konoha, the Black Mask Ganbu, under the command of fourth Hokage, Minato Namikaze, said to be faster than the Yellow Flash, without any technique. As this is where I'm going to be leaving this story off, guys. I hope you like this one, and if you do, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And yeah, guys, I'm trying to make a website similar to that of a forum in which we can all communicate and share ideas and, just talk in general and hang out. A place like that, but it's been quite difficult. I will, make it in later future as well. I bought a domain and it's been getting hectic. The name of the domain, I'll tell you that much: storefictions.com. I know it's quite boring and not something you like, but I wanted to buy stories fiction, but that is all I got. because that fucking domain was $5,000, $5,000, and what I bought is of 18 $8 or $10 actually. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's just hope that my website works in the later future on, and we get a place where we can all hang out and chat amongst each other. That'll be fun. Yeah, I want to create something different from Discord. Other than that, this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing out. Peace.